All right, so let's talk about what a conjugate is for our complex solutions. A conjugate is part of a pair with opposite signs. And that's it. A conjugate sounds like a fancy word. It's just a binomial that has different signs. Okay, so let's look at these examples here. For our first example, we have x squared minus 9 equals 0. Can you factor that? Of course. That's x plus 3x minus 3. Those are conjugates. Different signs. Everything else is the same except their signs. So if I was to solve, you know, x would equal a negative 3 and a positive 3. Those are conjugates. Everything about that problem has conjugates. 2 lines of my work contain conjugates. Let's hop over to x squared plus 9. Y'all remember a sum of 2 squares is never factorable. So we have to solve this algebraically. So I'm going to move the 9 over. It's going to turn negative. So we're going to have x squared equals a negative 9. The variable is all by itself. It's ready for me to square root both sides. So when we square root both sides, we get x to equal a positive and negative what? Do y'all remember? What is it? 3 what?
3.
I, because of that negative. Y'all, these are conjugates. For sure. Opposite signs. And then down here, let's take a look at this. So apparently somebody was trying to solve problems and they started to complete the square to solve. They just didn't finish the work. We're going to finish the work. It's ready to be square rooted on both sides. So let's square root both sides. So this is going to be x minus 9 equals a positive and negative. That's just a 4 because it's positive 16. Move the 9 over. That's going to be a positive 9 plus or minus 4. And these are not conjugates, guys, because, like, you can keep going on that. Nobody leaves their answer like that. We're going to do 9 plus 4, which is 13. And then we're going to do 9 minus 4, which is a 5. So, I mean, they're not even opposite signs. These are not conjugates. Not conjugates. No. Let's take a look at the other side. So again, it's ready for us to square root. Let's square root both sides. But y'all, this time we're square rooting a negative. So x minus 9 is going to equal a positive negative 4i. And then let's move that 9 over. These are conjugates because remember, you can't add a real and an imaginary number. So those are conjugates. Conjugates happen a lot for us in algebra too. Okay, so if there was a test or a quiz question, I would not put define what a conjugate is. I'm not going to do that. Down here is how I'm going to test or quiz you. So this should read, I'm missing a word. If 5 plus 3i is a solution to p of x, some polynomial right there, what is another solution? Does anyone want to take a guess at it? Remember, a conjugate is a part of a pair with opposite signs.
5 minus 3i.
That's it. That's all it is. 5 minus 3i. That's all that is. Remember, conjugates are exactly the same with opposite signs.